Dan, here we go. No intro, we go straight into it. I just first off want to say thank you. I know that the weather has been shocking, and I genuinely was worried when I was like, damn, he ain't gonna come. Dan's just gonna, no, weather, that's it.
I got snowed in and I just went like that and all the snow cleared my path to here. That's what happened.
Well, there it is. First off, we've got to congratulate you because you are exploding ridiculous.
It is crazy. I don't really know like how it's happened, and I know I'm obviously uploading and stuff, but just to see some of the like the amount of comments and stuff, just it's amazing.
I think because we did a podcast 3 years ago. I think it was coming up to 4 years, and we were discussing. I said I'm quitting YouTube and this and that, and do you remember that?
That went well when we're both still here.
And that was a really good chat actually. And I remember I think we were literally on the same subscribers at the time. That's when I was Coasted Dan because I changed it from Theme Park Family to Coasted Dan.
Theme Park Family.
Theme Park Family. So yeah, it's, and then you've just gone.
Yeah, it's mad. I still sit there every single day and I'm just like, how? Like sort of in disbelief of how it's all come about.
I mean,
it's like a childhood dream come true. I'm only 20, so I guess I'm still technically a child, but
no,
yeah,
you're an adult now. You're an adult. No. But because we obviously got to talk about, because I saw you at the awards.
Yes, at Thorpe Park.
At Thorpe Park.
The Theme Park Awards.
And I thought, because usually, isn't it Theme Park Worldwide or Jack Silverstone, they usually win it, but then last year you won
crazily,
it.
Yeah.
And then so tell me about that then. So, in fact, you know what? Tell me from the start, like literally from, how long you been doing it now? For 10 years, is it?
Oh, God. I mean, I made my channel in like 2013, but then I was probably like taking it seriously in 2018, 2019. So a good 6 years now, I think, taking it seriously.
And then you were like, this is it. When did you, because I know that you were umming and ahhing whether it was going to be a career or not for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think YouTube is quite unstable a lot of the time. So you don't actually know whether like, well, if you did it as a job, you don't know if YouTube could just stop the next day because it's just a website, isn't it? Yeah. So it could just plummet. The viewership of anything could plummet. So it's obviously a risky thing, as is streaming and everything as a full-time job, I'm sure. But I just thought, why not? Let's try it. And here today is my full-time job, which is crazy. So very thankful for it.
I mean, I thought I think your channel itself, it's just because now you're nearly at 100K, or you're like 2,000 away.
I think I'm on, last time I checked, so probably like yesterday afternoon, probably about 94, 95.
That's mad, Dan.
Yep. Which is,
I tell you when I thought it was really odd.
Mad.
It was when we, I think it was the Hex, and you had a bigger queue for people wanting photos than the actual queue.
Honestly, I absolutely love meeting people, but I remember on Hyperia opening day, like the security opened up the fast track queue for me because there was like a line of people that wanted to say hello, and it was great to meet everyone, but that was just like, hello. I wish I could have talked more, but security were like, you can't stay in here forever.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, it's. The thing is, though, Digital Dan now is a brand itself. Like, have you ever thought to yourself...
That's mad.
I know it is, though. It is, though. If you think about it, like, have you ever thought of, changing the name? Is that one of them things where you think, like, no, or...
I think a name change is also one of those things that's a bit risky.
Yeah.
Like a brand change.
Screwed me over.
Because, did it?
Yeah. From Theme Park Family to Coasted Dan, it destroyed me.
That's why we've got to bring Theme Park Family back, ladies and gentlemen. I think a name change is something good. Like I'd say it still worked for Coasted Dan from what I saw. And there's other YouTubers in the theme park space and out of that seem to have done brand changes, and it has worked. But it's just one of those things that it's as simple as people will see a different name and a different profile picture and go, that's not who I remember that being, and not watch it. I think that's what was happening with me, because we did a lot of stuff, family facts as well. We went to theme parks with my kids, so a lot of the adults were there, and kids, we used to take them to the parks, and then we told them, facts and height restrictions and this and that. And obviously my kids grew up and they thought they were ashamed of, well, not ashamed of me, but they were like, yeah, I'm hanging around with you. I'm not hanging around with you. So then I thought, right, I'm going to have to go solo here. So obviously my viewership
was like, well, where's his family? Where's all this?
Yeah,
So
fair
I
enough.
lost a lot of that. And then obviously with Coast of Dan, it happened. And then OTT, we brought OTT into the Coast of Dan.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
because you did that on that channel already.
we did.
didn't
And
you?
then we joined forces, me, Rob, Lee, and Jake. And we were like, do you know what? Shall we just do it as a separate channel? And then we kind of pushed Coast of Dan out of the way. And to be fair, I prefer Off the Tracks anyway.
Well, it seems like you're enjoying this a lot more.
Oh,
so
oh mate, 100%.
because you really enjoyed Small Part Challenge back in the day.
Are we going there? Oh, is that what we're doing? Are we going with Small Park Challenge? I mean, that there, was it your idea or my idea?
Must have been a joint thing, right? I don't know. Should we explain what it is in case?
Yeah. If you, for the viewers out there watching this, Small Park Challenge was pretty much we had an idea for a theme park, but it was really in a small footprint. And then Dan had it one week, then I had it another week, and we used to add things to the park itself.
Yep.
This was during lockdown. So
4 years ago now.
Was it 4 years
Yeah.
ago? And I'm not going to lie to you, that was one of the most fun things I ever did on YouTube.
It was a lot of fun. Like, even if it was, like, say we had busy schedules one week that we had the park, even if it was stressful, I don't look back on that at all and think, like, oh, that was awful. It was just, I even watched the series back recently. And as much as I sound like a squeaky 10-year-old, it was really good. Like, I was really happy with it. The funniest part of it, though, is the fact that you went in and started it and built a lovely family budget park entrance.
Because the synopsis at the start was, this is going to be a low budget park. Because of the size of it, I thought, right, okay, fun fairs in there, a few bits of scenery. You went literally, right, to the bank, I want 900 million.
I went straight to Disney.
Yeah.
And I literally built Big Thunder Mountain.
I remember you passing it over to me and I was like, Dan, what what's this here? What's going on?
It's the moment I turned the camera around, because we used to show each other what we'd done before we'd give it over. It's the way I turned the camera around and you went, oh my God, I can't build anything anymore. It's just taken up the whole park.
Yeah, literally. I had literally a little corner square.
Yeah.
Like, there it is. But yeah, that was good fun. We used to have a laugh on it as well with Buzz. We always hid Buzz in the park somewhere.
I was like, it was one time operating a kiddie coaster. That was fantastic.
It was good. I mean, we joke about it now and then. I haven't got time. If I had enough time, if we had 6 weeks to do it, then probably. But because how long did it take? Was it 2 months, 3 months?
Well, I'd imagine if it was 1 week each, then it would have been about 10 weeks, because wasn't it 10 episodes?
Yeah, it wasn't nearly 3 months then. Wow. Okay, fair dues.
Or less than 3 months, technically. I feel like in my schedule now, it's yourself, like, it's way too busy now, sadly.
I know it is. It's
Smaller park challenge might work.
Just one ride.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, you know what? We might as well just keep on to this Planet Coaster. You got given access to the game, which I'm not going to lie to you, I was super jealous.
I sat there and I got the email through being like, because obviously I'd been to some events that they'd hosted as well, which I'm very thankful for. But when I got that email saying, here's your game key for Planet Coaster 2, and this was about 2 weeks before it came out, I was just like, what do I do? Because I couldn't say anything because I'd signed NDAs and stuff.
Oh, really? Mate.
Talking about it here. It was just like, as soon as I got that email, and beforehand as well, I did something quite funny, because I made one last Planet Coaster 1 recreation, and I said, that's it, I'm quitting the game now. But I got told Planet Coaster 2 was coming out before I'd said that.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow. Okay.
So I just acted like I was quitting. And then obviously Planet Coaster 2 got announced. I was like, I told you I quit Planet Coaster 1, not number 2. Wow. One of the worst things probably ever done, because it didn't really trick many people, but it was quite funny.
You, though, didn't you win an award for best recreation?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. So at the Thorpe Park event they held, they got us on Hyperia and told us, blindfolded, by the way, which was actually a really crazy experience. I genuinely recommend it. Obviously, with a blindfold that actually stays on your head, because it might just fly off, which it almost did on me. But they got us to go on it blindfolded and said, when you get back to the main marquee where the event was being held, go on Planet Coaster 2 and build Hyperia from memory. So obviously all of us enthusiasts are there like, we don't even have to ride.
Yeah, I know this inside and out.
And it was a bit unfair because I totally not built it in Planet Coaster 1. But we built it, and then they gave out awards, and I managed to win first place, which I'm very happy for. John Burton and some game directors judged it as well.
Do you sometimes scratch your head going like, what is going on? Like, this is mad.
Like that in itself was like, I'm here. Like, what's happening? This is crazy. There's been other times like even like the John Wardley book mention. That was crazy. He messaged me being like, I saw your Nemesis recreation, because I did send it to him just to sort of show him it. And he was like, I've seen this. Do you want to be in my book? I was just like, okay, so there might be an image of it, or like just a little mention of someone's recreated this. And then it's just my whole channel with a hyperlink at the back, which I tried to click on the book, but it didn't work.
To be fair, I had that issue, mate. I've literally printed off like 10,000 business cards, and the QR code doesn't work. I'm like, damn it.
That's.
I mean, it's nothing like the same, really, but yeah, that's mad though, dude.
I do scratch my head sometimes, and I'm just like, this is surreal. Because again, as a kid, I would have just been like, I remember seeing John Wardley at the Nemesis 25th anniversary. He was there and doing a meet and greet, and I remember going up to him and being like, how do you get into designing roller coasters? And he was like, just keep playing this game called No Limits, and like your different simulators, and just getting better and better at them. Right. So to go from meeting him as someone who really appreciates his work, which I still do, and now being mentioned in his book and stuff is.
Well, my son, bless him, he's doing engineering in
really?
Park, so he's doing it at university.
Very cool. The next John Burton.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I'm sure he will do. But yeah, I mean, Planet Coaster 2, any good?
It's a good game. I enjoy it. There's a few. Have you played it?
No.
I've
bought it.
it's just sitting on my
yeah, I'm waiting for January, February where I'll get a quiet period of time.
That's probably the best time to wait, because it's a little bit broken at the minute. So in December they're doing an update which will fix everything that's broken pretty much. So if you play it in January, December time, then you'll probably play the best version of it.
That's all right. Because I know that you're doing a new series now, aren't you, on it?
My Own Park.
Yeah, it's
taking
like
way too long at the moment. I'm trying to do it weekly, but I'm struggling to do that. So
you know the pain.
I
too. This is your full-time job, then. This should be like but things like that I know takes
Planet
time.
Coaster takes ages.
I know it does.
Especially learning a whole new game now and trying all these different themes that are new.
Trying to find where they are as well, because I'm assuming they're all in different places. But overall, mate. But yeah, so full-time YouTuber.
Mental.
Is that what it is now? Is that what you're classing yourself?
I guess so.
What do your friends think of it, or what do you think of it? Do you think, are you just riding the wave at the moment of this whole
My friends and especially my family, very
family.
supportive. Like, I was expecting as soon as I sort of would start it as a full-time job and sort of say no to doing another job and just focus on YouTube, I was expecting maybe like back in the day my mum or dad to be a bit like, what's going on there? But they were both like fully supportive with it, and they still are. So if you're watching this, thank you, mum and dad. And yeah, all my friends are really supportive with it. Can't even speak English. All my friends are really supportive with it as well. Again, just surreal.
I mean, I don't like to call them fans. I hate that fan base. I really do. But like your supporters and stuff. I mean, when you go to a park now, is it just literally like a celebrity? Like, right, 1 minute. Like,
I'm nowhere near a celebrity.
Well, no. Technically, but when you get, I'm gonna drop this realistic down. Like, you get 20 to 50,000 viewers per video.
Is mad.
That is insane. That is more than some of the big other YouTubers out there. I mean, yeah, you are. Let's be honest. And I think I know what you mean. I'm not saying to go there and go like, yes, or please line up. No, because that's not you.
I'll be on I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of it. No, I won't. I would never touch that.
Well, considering that the industry that we love is very niche, it's very tiny. I think you blew out the water. And I do think, like, as well with your awards, like when you first won that award, were you like, shit, like, oh my god, this is like, oh my.
I did sit there, and obviously I look up to what. And I used to, and I still do, look up to so many of those creators that were nominated, especially Off the Tracks this year.
I can't believe we were nominated. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. It was good to see you guys there as well.
I know.
It's really cool.
It's not about us, but yeah, go on.
It's about everyone that was nominated.
So they literally last year then. So they were like, right, and the winner goes to. Did you have an inkling like I'm going to win this?
No, I genuinely didn't. I won bronze the year before that as well.
Wow.
I was expecting like to either not be on that list or maybe keep that bronze because that's just
that's mad.
And then to win gold twice now, again scratching my head. And the worst part, by the way, is the fact that as I was walking up, I may seem on my videos like I'm really like energetic and stuff. I'm not the most confident person of all time.
Really?
No. And when everyone's sat there as I'm walking up to get the award going, speech.
We were like that, we were shouting.
There you go. So
you literally went up there, you got your little award, smile.
They're expecting me to like, thanks everyone, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. And then we were like, all right, fair dues.
I'm sort of, I wouldn't say I'm not confident, but for instance, there's a lot of vloggers who could probably vlog in a massive crowd by themselves, go abroad by themselves and do an abroad park. I don't think I could do that. I always have to be surrounded by my mates or sort of in my own comfort zone, which is sometimes a bit annoying because obviously I want to do these things, but it's just
I completely get that.
My brain works.
I've got a lot of respect for people who can vlog on their own because I'm the same. I just think I look like a fool. If I've got a crowd of people around me, we can have a laugh with it. Obviously, and that's why we do fan cam or whatnot. We do just get other people's opinions. And this is the thing what I find out with YouTube as well. It's so different. And I think you've now found your niche of what works for you. I don't know about you, but do you think that vlogging is kind of dying? Well, the regular, hi, I'm at today. No. Do you think people now kind of fed up with that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's dying. I'd say more it's become a very generalized thing. Like a lot of vloggers will just start and say, hello, I'm this and that, or we're going here, and then just go there, show a few rides if they're at a theme park. And that's really it, which is why I think myself and obviously you with the fan cam stuff, very Arsenal fan TV. I love that. But I feel like I do a lot of challenges and stuff now when I go to parks. I can't just go to towers every single time and vlog the same thing over and over. So that's not a shot to anyone that does do that because it does work for some people. But for me, I just can't do that.
Well, look at us though. I don't know if you find it as well. When you go to these parks now, I go on less rides. Like we did the Hex and we spent the next, because it was my birthday.
I drank more pints than I went on rides. That's the sign of a good day.
Because obviously you and your missus, thank you so much, obviously, for buying me a pint. That was great.
For your birthday?
Yeah, for my birthday. And I think we were there for like 3 hours. And we were both like, better make a move.
And you left halfway through that day.
Yeah.
Guess what we did later on?
What?
Went and sat back down in those exact same seats and instead had a hot chocolate and a pint. I feel like there's a lot of people that have a lot of negativity towards parks, and certain days when they go, they're all like, this has been an awful day. But I've had days where we got stormed off once when Towers was open. We were sat in the little covered area. And They told us to leave because there was a massive storm coming and all the rides closed for the rest of the day. And it was about 2-3 hours before the park closed.
Right.
But because we were surrounded by so many amazing people, we still had an absolute laugh.
When we came back from Florida and we did that that trip this year, I forgot what it was called now. Universal Credit, that was it. I thought it was a very clever wording.
That was, it was quite cool.
And we said we're not doing this for views or even subscribers. We're really doing it for documenting our day.
Memories.
And I think as you get older and you realise that that's what you can. Well, that's what we're doing anyway. Yeah. We're just going with it. We're having a laugh with it, because we get a lot of the time saying, "I'm surprised that we had this mature woman." I'm going to tell her age, but she was a mature woman, and she was like, "I'm surprised that you haven't got more subscribers." And it goes, to be fair, we would love it, but we just can't put it all in there because we've got other commitments out of YouTube. I mean, if we started this 10 years ago, literally from now, there's no doubt about it. I'm sure we probably would do, but I think we've missed the train. But do you know what? We've all accepted it, and we're all enjoying it, and we're just riding the wave.
That's the main thing, though, enjoying it. Like, as much as I sat here and said it's my full-time job now, like, I would not be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. Like, I absolutely love editing. I love the recording process. Even, like, obviously vlogging just at the parks with my mates. Just
I've
doing
noticed it, mate.
Stupid things.
I mean, I think that's your your twist to it as well with your vlogs. They're very
What, I'm stupid?
Yeah, and do you know what? They're good though. They're very they're not serious all the time. Like, well, there's 760 bolts on this, and it's like screw that, man. I don't want to know that. It's more the entertainment side of it all now. I think it has done like a flip of your information to now entertainment.
See, I tried to do a bit of both, but a lot of the time the sort of stupidity.
I get entertainment.
Yeah, a lot of the time the sort of stupidness, funniness, and stuff just completely overshadows it. Like, when's this going out?
Whenever, I don't know.
Well, if this is out soon, there'll probably be a video out I've done already. Me and my friend Marcus, Thrill Riders, have gone to the Universal Studios Great Britain site, and we've just sat on 2 camping chairs and just waffled about the entire thing. And bear in mind, when I first got the edit, like went to edit it, we got everything completely wrong. But we were still sat there having an absolute laugh, and it's made a really fun video. So I just think there's a lot of people that focus on the negatives, and I don't like to do that. So I just sort of go with the flow. And
I get that, brother. No, seriously, I get that. Although it did make me laugh though, because it's one of these. Is Digicast?
Digicast.
Is it coming back?
Oh God, how long ago was that? That's probably about 2-3 years.
Do you know what
ago.
would really irritate me the
4?
most? You know, if you brought that back for one episode and you put that into the context of best podcast, you would win having one episode in their sorts.
Shall I do that? I'm joking. 10 likes and I'll do that. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, Digicast itself, and I joked on it on my live stream the other week, and I stated like, you know, when it's closing season, because you see lots of Planet Coaster and you'll see lots of podcasts being redone. So
Literally.
I'm assuming Digicast is going to be.
Well, technically, if we want to, the whole thing with me and Marcus at the Bedford site, you could sort of count that as a podcast renewal type thing.
I love it.
But yeah, I've always wanted to do stuff that's podcasty, because it's a lot of the time I'm sort of running around or just sort of.
And this is
doing
nice.
stupid things. But yeah, it's really nice to just talk.
And I don't think many people do these days, or there's too many fake people out there. But I think this here, and I've always said that, I don't know, I've done this for years now, like having a conversation with people, including yourself. And I was saying to you, like, before we went live, like, pretty much I'm sick and tired of using Zoom calls. Even on my live, I don't want to do that. I want to do it around a table with my boys. But obviously, realistically, one's in Manchester and one's...
And it's also probably difficult to get their schedules the same, so you all meet up at one point. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's so hard. That's why I like it when Jake's here as well, so we can banter and a conversation in the same room. But yeah, speaking of Merlin... Dude, it's not well.
Interesting things going on at the minute.
I mean, it came like a bomb crap of what cracked off. Like, it's all going down. They're getting rid of staff, and then all of a sudden they're getting this massive investment from Minecraft.
Yeah, that's back to the old days with that.
It's a bit weird though. Don't you think that's a bit strange? Minecraft.
I think because there's a Minecraft movie coming out, it works.
Right.
Which is quite funny because I've said this. Obviously, there's a very, 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 very strong rumor it's going to Chessington. Probably confirmed.
Yeah, it is going to.
Yeah. But the funny part about it is the fact that Jumanji, obviously in the same park, has a film with Jack Black. Minecraft now has a film with Jack Black in it.
God, yeah.
It's just becoming Jack Blackland.
Just be his smiley face. Although I don't think, do you know what? I think Chesterton are missing a trick here. I think that should be like an Animal Kingdom vibe because it's got the animals and this and that.
Yeah.
And I think shoving Minecraft in it's a bit.
I'm actually quite a fan of it. I quite like.
Do you know what? I've never played it.
You never played it?
I've never played Minecraft.
Start the Let's Play right now.
Absolutely not, mate. Oh, no, mate.
Part 2.
Is that what it is? Well, obviously, we can talk about Hex because we went to the Creator Con. No, Creator.
It was just a preview event, really, wasn't it?
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, preview an hour before.
Was that what it
opened? Pretty much.
It was a good day. Well, good morning. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you. I got a feedback. I got an email saying we would love your feedback, and I pretty much stated in it like, yeah, it'd be great if we could film on it.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
what I said.
Because I thought everyone knows this bit. This is poor. Like, I mean, we were grateful for the invite. It was amazing. We loved it. It was great to see you guys there as well. But yeah, it was a case of like, this is okay. Here's a queue line.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was really good as an event going in early and sort of seeing it all for the first time and enjoying the experience. But for me, and I'm sure yourself, when you're trying to video and review it and stuff, not being able to capture the full experience very much makes it hard to do that.
Absolutely.
So when we come out of that Hex, I don't know if you saw it, but my vlog literally ends with me just dotting around my bedroom in the Splash Landings Hotel, just giving little reviews about it because we just couldn't really show too much. So
and then you got your missus trying to turn the tap on. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
And also the lovely bit of you just standing outside Hex.
Yeah, I can't believe you did that. I was like, please don't put that in the video. And there was me like, I thought you fooled.
No, I'll correct you on that. You said, please don't put that in the video. And then I went, I will. And you went, I doubt you will. I did.
You did.
You're so welcome.
Like, damn you. It was a mixed review. You know, a lot of people were glad that it's back.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us we laughed our heads off when we saw the tree going, damn, this thing is bright. Like we obviously
sparkly tree.
Yeah, we literally hashtagged it, mate. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was Hex. I wasn't going to do a fan cam in all honesty because everyone's ridden it, but you thought, screw it, we'll do it. And it had some really good positive feedback about it all. And I think, is it doing well now? Because I know that they broke.
Yeah, I think so.
It broke a few
the
weeks
day
ago.
after, I think. Yeah, literally the day after I opened, it did a Hyperia and just shut for, not as long as Hyperia did, but yeah, it shut for a little while.
But even that would have been really cool if we had like the behind the scenes of it all.
Yeah.
But
imagine seeing that room rotating from the outside and getting that. I know obviously in the morning it was a bit too much to probably sort out. Maybe with the feedback next year, they might do stuff like that.
Hopefully.
It'd be really cool to see something for Project Ocean, Toxicator. That'd be really cool.
Ripsaw 2.0.
Yep. But
are we going there? Shall we do it?
Shall we?
Shall we do it? Let's do it.
Minecraft ride. That's what it's going to be. It's coming to towers now.
Well, it's a big block at the moment, though, isn't it? So, yeah,
true. Yeah,
I'll tell you now. But Ripsaw 2.0, whatever you call it. This is what spinner,
top spin,
tops. Yeah. We all knew about it anyway. I think is it going to be on top of the Brit? How weird's that?
I think it's going to look really cool.
I do. I think it's going to be very high.
If they keep the concrete as it is right now, just plain.
Minecraft.
Not a bit. Yeah. Not a big fan of that, but I'm sure they will theme it up, paint it up and everything, and make it actually look quite cool.
I'm really intrigued, I am.
Same. I like the fact that as much as everyone knows it's a top spin, they still haven't said what it is exactly. Whereas obviously with Nemesis, we knew, get retracked, it looks black and red. With this, we only know it's going to be black and green, but we don't know what the ride's going to look like. We don't know whether it's going to be double-sided, one-side. Well, pretty obvious it's going to be double-sided.
But aren't you confused, though, on the green? I mean,
I like it.
I do, and I kind of don't. It's kind of one of them things where does it fit it, but then you've got Galactica, so nothing fits around that area.
Yeah, true.
But that itself is getting a whole new area. I know that for sure.
That'd be very good to see.
Yeah, that's getting a huge gating block. So it's completely not even part of Forbidden Valley. But I did see one of your videos, and I think you did a night ride on Nemesis, and you had like the green next to it, and it looked really cool.
I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I think in the daytime it might look a bit odd.
Yeah.
Because it's just green and black in the red and black area. Doesn't.
I wonder
really
why they've gone
sense,
the toxic route then. I'm just so confused of why they've gone there. I mean, I know why they did it with the whole Nemesis, because I've told you the story before. It's because you're getting detox. That's why you went on Ripsaw. So I'm just confused on. I don't know.
But there was stuff in the fireworks. I'm not too sure whether it actually corresponds with the new ride, but there was stuff in the fireworks do you remember when you watched it, didn't you?
Yeah,
you were there.
I was there. I saw you, mate.
Yeah, no, I know. I sat there when I said it. I was just like, I literally saw him. But literally, there's a point where it comes up with all the different like missiles and stuff they're using on Nemesis, on the spacecraft.
Right, okay.
And some of the things say like toxic Nemesis saliva and stuff. So I don't know if it will tie into that or whether it will be just a sort of toxic thing in the middle of Forbidden Valley.
I love that.
I think
Blade's going, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard about that. Don't know where the rumours come from.
Well, it's the same with the rumour with the hotel at Thorpe Park. That's not happening.
Oh, okay.
That's been around. Oh, should I have said that? Yeah, screw it. I'm probably going to.
I made a video about this the other day, so it better be wrong.
When I saw that video, it's not happening. Them plans have been around for ages. So, because I didn't. Sometimes when I talk, I don't think before I talk.
Right.
And I spoke to that certain person, and I went, I don't know why you get in a hotel because your park is far too small.
Right.
But it came off not rude, but like, all right then, look at this. What are you on about? So, yeah. And he turned around to me and he was like, yeah, them plans have been around for years. They keep coming back to it. Okay. So it's not happening.
Well, there you go. Off the Tracks, daily news source. Not daily, but
it's not daily.
Yearly. No, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's not happening.
What else is new happening next year?
We've got
Ghostly Manor, Paultons.
Mate, Paultons is doing really, really well.
I'm excited for them.
I do think they need. No, they don't need a big coaster. They're doing all right.
Well, they're getting one in 2026.
Is it the RMC? Are we going down that road again? I don't want to go down that road.
Literally, I thought it'd be funny to sort of say that it's an RMC.
I watched
it's
it.
Probably not. Let's be honest. I literally say in that video, I was like, it's probably not. Let's be honest. But to think of it being an RMC, it did. You know, the teaser was a wooden structure, a steel logo, flipping round. It does seem like it could be, but
I did hear all the enthusiasts when we saw the video. We were like, everyone was like, yeah, that's an RMC, and everyone was just like turning down the base going, is that an RMC? It's like, oh my gosh, here come the rumours. But yeah, Portland's Park, love it. I love that park. It's just a shame. I mean, it's closer to you. Me, it's like
it's far from
it's a day. Yeah. It's a day trip, mate. Do you know what I mean? To get down there, passport and all that lot.
Ghostly Manor will be
Portland's
needed a dark ride now, and they're getting one.
I'm assuming you've been invited to the
Superfan event next year.
Yes, yeah,
very excited.
We have, but I don't think we can get down there, but I know what we have because we had an email. Yeah, I think we're busy.
Cancel everything and go.
I know. Well, I'm sure I'll send one of the other lads to document it, but I know that I'm busy. But
it was a fantastic event.
It was
the last one. It wasn't last year. It was this year.
It was this year. Yeah,
amazing.
Because I saw you again. But yeah,
actually seen each other quite a few times throughout the year.
Do you know what we have, haven't we? I mean, we must be doing something right because we get invited to these places. So clearly, you know, and it's thanks to everyone who watches, you know, and supports us, mate. I mean, like, how are your live streams? Because
not working because my internet. No, I've upgraded my internet now. It's fine. Yeah, pretty much. I did a Planet Coaster 2 live stream, early access release. So I thought, let me live stream this when we get to talk about it. So the first one had almost 2,000 people in it, which is ridiculous. Like, I think I usually get about 400-500 or something. I don't look into the viewership too much because obviously, you know, it's not something I care overly about because numbers on a live stream, you just want to see everyone in the chat having a good time sort of thing. Yeah. But occasionally I have had a look, and looking at that one and it being on like 1,900 people was just, I could barely keep up with the chat. That's why I checked, because the chat was going like that. And then I checked the view account. I was like, what's going on?
Oh my God. I mean, we panic when we get 100. Everything shuts down. We're all like, oh my God, what do we do? It's 100 viewers. But like you say, mate, it's as long as everyone is having a laugh in the chat and stuff. And yeah.
As long as it's working. Because the second one I did, my internet went down and there was about 1,000 people waiting for that one, which again is insane. And it just Wi-Fi dead. I didn't even get past the intro. It was a black screen and I kept seeing, do you stream on OBS?
Yes.
Yeah. So the little box in the corner, red, yellow,
green,
amber, green, whatever. Obviously if it's green, signal's good. Amber, red, bad. It went from green straight down to red, and then it kept going back into amber. I was like, okay, we're sort of working from this. And then I came on just whilst it was on a black screen, and I just went, I don't think this stream's going to work, guys. So I rolled the intro, and it was about a 20-30 second intro. It took about 4 minutes because it was just lagging that much. And then I just sacked it off.
Do you know what? It's weird you said that, because we didn't stream for 3 months, 2 months live. And then we went to go live not long ago, and everything like needed updating because I use a lot of plugins.
Right, yep.
With my OBS. And we were like, this can't go on, guys. And I remember going, we're going to have to shut this off because it was laggy as hell. So I wonder if it was OBS with its updates.
Maybe. My broadband cable did break, but maybe.
Was it your internet? Your internet's shocking. McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just connected to the McDonald's crossroad. But no, live streaming is just fun. I don't do it as often anymore, but I used to do it like every few weeks. And you just get to interact so much with the chat and like real time like comments and stuff, getting actually like being able to talk to people, and it's really fun.
Do you get nervous doing lives?
Yeah,
I do as well.
I sit there before it starts and I'm like bright red. I'm like,
yeah, here we go. Please like me.
And then like I know you've done in the past, I'll start talking and it'll just be and then everyone in the chat is just going, you're muted, you're muted, you're muted. And I'm just like, fantastic. And then I come on and then something else has gone wrong. And then my face goes even redder and it's like, oh no. Yeah, but it's good fun.
That fucking mute button.
The thing is that's worse is the mute button is on my microphone that I use just because it's easier. It's right next to me and I still forget.
I mean, how have you updated your equipment at all from?
Since when?
Have you still got like the
so
same
the last
microphone?
the last thing I did was buy a new microphone in 2021.
Was that the one what I advised you to get?
Maybe, can't remember. It was. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't the most expensive microphone in the world. But literally, this proves that anyone can do YouTube, right? Because my setup is currently a desk, 2 monitors, which you don't have to have 2, you can have 1.
Yeah, of course you can.
My phone as the camera, not even a normal camera, just my phone.
Never knew that.
And my microphone, which I think my microphone it's definitely under £100. So like,
boom. Exactly. And we were saying literally before we hit record, like this here, all this noise slot is all nice, but I do it because, well, it's my job of what I do. I do photography and do TV ads and this and that. So obviously I have the gear to do it. But you are a prime example of saying you do not need to spend thousands of pounds on equipment.
You don't. I mean, to be fair,
it's you who carry the show.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think your person, if anyone is watching who wants to start a YouTube channel, whether it be in the theme park space or whatever, you just have to have a unique like personality and just a unique sort of topics you can cover, and just if you cover the same topic as someone else, do it in your own way.
Yeah, and I think to be fair, I don't know about you though, mate. I don't see many theme park YouTubers these days.
No, that's actually true. I haven't really realised that.
I could probably count about 10. Not to say that there isn't, but when I'm looking at it, if you are a YouTuber and theme park in the subject, you're definitely lost in the algorithm down at the bottom, because sometimes I see your face every 5 minutes popping up on Google. In fact, do you know what? I was at home last night in bed, and I was just flicking through my phone, and I got a notification off Google saying Digital Dance is brand new. And I went, fucking Google!
Thank you, Google.
What on earth is going on?
Thank you very much, Google, for that.
What is it? It's even got Google. It's popping up on my phone. But no, in all honesty, though, mate, like, I mean, just like you said, mate, you don't need all the fancy gear. You don't, mate.
I mean, obviously, it makes a difference to your quality and stuff, but starting off, no need. No need. I mean, you used to do off the tracks on your computer just on a Zoom call with a webcam. Yeah. And that's all you needed.
I need the thing with this whole like on the webcam and in business side, and I'd literally turn around to the lads and went, we need something different, mate. I need to get people in this studio. And I'm very fortunate that I have this. And I you know, I don't never take it for granted. And I always literally say like, I don't want, because someone did say, can I come on the podcast? Can we do it over video? And I kind of went, not really, no. Yeah. Even with Bianca, when we had Bianca on, and I think we had Russ as well, Thought Park. I think they both wanted it on video call, and I went, no.
It's just better in person, isn't it?
I think it's more real.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, so yeah. So
I mean, this is a nice studio, to be fair. It's a very nice studio.
Lots of monitors.
You should do paid tours. People who watch the Off the Tracks channel can now get a paid tour of the Off the Tracks studio.
It's nothing much, mate. Nothing much. It's nice and warm in here, though.
Oh my god!
Shall we turn the heat? Shall we turn the heater off? This one
off?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you? Because I've got 3 heaters kicking off in here, mate. And I'm slight. I can see.
I'm a bit red.
Yeah,
that is fine.
Yeah. Are you all right with the heat?
I'm fine. I mean, you step outside and it's
I'm going to get Dan another water.
Oh,
Dan,
thank you.
So why don't you just plug yourself?
Plug myself.
Yeah, plug yourself. Dan.
So I run this podcast now called Off the Tracks, and we do videos every so often. Yeah. My co-host has gone to get a water. I'm joking.
Sponsored by Digital Dan. But yes. Dan, future. What's cracking off, mate? What is going on with you for the future? Anything? Any big plans that you're going to Florida? You're going to Hong Kong, Japan, anything like that, mate? Anything
I'm nodding my head as if I'm going to all of them. No, I'm going to Florida next year for the first time for me in 7 years.
Wow. Okay.
So I went before Velocicoaster, before Hagrid's, before Rise of the Resistance, before Guardians. I went before anything good came there. I know Florida's good anyway, but yeah. So all of this new stuff that's come about, I have not been on any of them, and everyone keeps saying you need to go on Velocicoaster. My brother's been on Velocicoaster before me. It's not fair. It's not fair. No, I know. I just sat there like, he went to Florida to watch like a race that was on, a 24-hour race, and he was in the area, so he thought,
why not?
Go to the Islands of Adventure.
As you do. Just pops around and goes, yeah.
But next year is my time.
I mean, it's
an Epic Universe.
Well, we were supposed to be going, and we're not going. We've already said that we're not going this year. Not because of cost or anything. It's because it's fucking even. It's going to be absolutely packed.
True. I think we're going later in the year after Epic Universe opens. But the main reason we held off, because we were going to go this year.
Right.
But we held off because I was like, you might as well go for Epic Universe.
Well, I don't know what's going on with the ticket system with that. Because isn't it like...
I think you get... we got one ticket.
1 day ticket.
Yeah. It's a bit sad, but
it's
better than nothing.
Well, yeah.
It's better than nothing.
No. Fair, yeah, I get that. No, fair dues.
But yeah, I'm excited to go back there. I don't really know where else I'm going. I'm very spontaneous now.
I've noticed that. Like, you randomly just go to like Port Ventura or Europa Park.
I just end up somewhere. I'm going back to the Netherlands next year.
Never been.
For another festival. Oh, you never been? It's really good.
Never been.
There's a festival we always go to out there for... I've done it for the past 2 years. But we go to Wallaby Holland because it's right next to it.
Okay.
So that'll be the new single rail Raptors
nice.
RMC ones that I'll get on, which is really cool.
Ooh.
What's your plans? Now Florida's cancelled.
Can we say... No, I can't say. Although, saying that though, I want to go back to Europa because it's my number one theme park.
Europa. I want to go there soon, like right now. Should we just book flights?
Shall we just do it? Shall we just get on the flight?
It's honestly... Have you been on Voltron?
No. I know. Do you know, it's my number one park, and we just missed it as well by like a few weeks. And I was like, God damn it. Is it really great? Is it?
So, Europa, like you, is my number one park.
Yeah.
Rulantica, which is the water park.
So good.
Is like... I've been to Volcano Bay, and that was good, but Rulantica is just...
Up there.
It's insane. Definitely my number one water park. So, number one park, number one water park. And Voltron's my number one coaster.
It's funny because I've got it on here. What is your number one theme park and coaster? And there you go.
Europa and Voltron. It's just a lot of people. The only things I've heard was about roughness, but that's apparently stopped now. Like they fixed it, or they fixed it to an extent.
Okay. The
only negativity I've heard so far since they've stopped that is this ride is too much to handle. And that's when you know it's good. A lot of people say that about Ride to Happiness, and that's my number 2. So Voltron.
I love that ride.
It's just the theming. Like, just when you walk into I won't spoil it unless you've seen it, but when you walk into the queue line and everything, it's incredible. Just all around you. It's just all theming.
Well, Europe know how to do theming anyway, don't they?
And they've knocked it out of the park with that area. Where is it? Croatia.
Yes.
That's where it is.
Because yeah.
Not the park. The area that's in the park is Croatia. The park's in Germany. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Rulantica is amazing. That rapids. Oh
my god! I'm so glad you said that. So I went with. It was me, Em, and Marcus.
Digital Marcus.
And we went, and I kid you not, that rapids ride, we went round about 7 times in a row.
So good.
And it was night time, and obviously the cocktail bar at the bottom as well. We'd had a few. There was a DJ on as well.
Oh, what? There was no DJ when we were there.
Every Friday night or Saturday night, there's a DJ.
Oh, what?
So every time a drop came on, everyone would just go like that with the water. It was so good. But no, I think that's one of my best like memories of this year.
And you know what?
Of Europa.
It's just a shame that it's not easy to get to. It's a fucking nightmare to get to.
I don't think so. I don't think it's not.
Don't you have to catch a train and a plane and then a taxi and then a flipping ferry?
I think they've fixed a little bit now because I think there's a direct train from an airport to Ringsheim, which is where it is, and then you get the bus to the hotels.
Right, we need to discuss that then after because I need to get because Lewis, obviously, as you know, he says he wants to go. He's desperate to go, and because he's never been. And we were like, yeah, we'll go. But it's just a fucking because you're doing this all over the place. I just want to get there.
Which now you might be able to. I haven't tried that out because I had the same struggle. It was awful getting there.
Bring you up so late. You're lying, Dan. I'm lost. Got on the wrong bloody train. But what do you reckon to fly?
Really good.
Yeah.
Phantasialand, right?
Yeah,
I'm just double checking it before I start talking about some random coaster called Fly. It's I think it's in my top 10. I think if you had, it's a lot like Phantasialand in general with Chapas and Taron and Black Mamba. If you stuck those coasters on just a car park, they're okay.
Yeah.
But because of all of the theming and everything around it, it just makes it world class.
I mean, is that like the theming what you said with Voltron with Fly? Because when you walk in there, you look at it going, damn, this whole area is all steampunk and it looks awesome.
I think Voltron, when you do walk up to it, it's not the same because obviously you walk through that tunnel in Rookburg and you see the whole of Fly and you're like, oh my God. Whereas Voltron, I feel like, because you can see it from a distance anyway, you walk up and you're just like, this looks cool. It's not like a, wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen, but it's just, that queue room, the inside queue, that's like, oh my God, this is amazing. That is, I'll give them that.
I can't wait to go.
But the whole place is amazing.
I need to go there.
You do. There's the problem is, right, there's so many parks in Europe. I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel so serious. There's so many parks in Europe and I guess in America, this probably applies to everyone. There's so many parks you want to go to that are new, but there's so many ones you want to go back to.
Because they're so great.
And you just can't weigh them up. Because you either go to the ones that you've been to or you don't. So.
Do you know what? I get that a lot.
Yeah, same here. I get it all the time. I'm like, I really fancy going back to like Efteling or going back to...
I've never been to Efteling. People are going to go mad. Everyone's like, you've never been to Efteling? No. It's one of the... Yeah, it's never really appealed to me that much, Efteling. I know it sounds crazy, but like some of the rides as well. The only one what everyone keeps going on about is the dark ride. What's it called?
Symbolica.
Yeah, Symbolica. Everyone's like, you need to go there for Symbolica. But the thing is that I've done incredible dark rides like what's the one at Florida?
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, I've done Rise of the Resistance.
That looks incredible. I can't
do you know what? I'm not going to shatter your dreams.
Here we go.
No, I'm not going to shatter it. I'm not going to shatter it. It's a lot smaller.
Okay.
I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting this grand, and I think I bigged it up too much in my head.
Right.
So when I'm there, and don't get me wrong, you get in that spaceship and you go think this is great. And then you open them doors. You must have seen the POVs for it. And then you got the troopers, all out, and you think, this is cool. I'm here. This is, and you get on it and you just think, this is good. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe I watched too much POVs of it.
Maybe. I've sort of not watched the POV in a while, so I've forgotten
I mean, it's not crap. Just to let you out there, it's not awful. It's far from that. Mate.
You had to make that aware before someone goes, like, what the hell?
What are you on about? I mean, there's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and I think it's like the most expensive.
Probably.
Yeah. But you know what? It's because I'm mad. I prefer like Spider-Man.
The thing is, I don't know whether Rise has this, but I feel like something like Symbolica, which was at Efteling, and I went on that. I was impressed, but I really like a sudden urge and like a rush in a dark ride. So, for instance, when you're on even Nemesis Subterra at Towers, when you all reach the top of the drop tower, spoiler alert, when you reach the top of the drop tower and all the restraints ping up, just red lights flashing, go, get out. Like that stuff is amazing. I love that. And whereas obviously stuff like Symbolica, you just sort of like go around a bit and it's quite graceful and do enjoy it, but it's not as good as the ones that have that rush.
Pump your heart to go, this is amazing. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We do need a decent dark ride. Now, we have got the curse before you like say, we've got the curse, but we do need a decent.
We've got a good selection so far. You got Hex, which I think is still the world's best version of that ride.
Madhouse. Go Madhouse.
Curse is good. I think Valhalla on a good day, which is basically never. That's pretty good.
I've not been to Blackpool. In fact,
you going closing?
That was no.
Oh,
I'm not here. I've got to do filming down at London.
Cancel it.
That was. We went on opening day because it was friggin' awful. Because all it did was chuck it down. I think only 2 rides were open. It was. I think it was one of the worst
I think I missed that opening day.
No, you were there.
Was I? Oh, God, shows how much I know.
Were you there?
I went to the opening day of Valhalla. Did you mean opening day this year or last year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, I wasn't there. No way. I went in like April kind of time. I'm a Pleasure Beach season pass holder, and I went to Europa more times than I have Blackpool this year. That's crazy.
I'm sure you were there, but clearly you weren't because you just said you weren't. So I'm just making stuff up. It's my age. That's what happens, mate.
I could have agreed with you there and just...
Yeah, I was there.
It's just in my head, just creating a picture, just like, what? Was I actually there? On the way home, I'll be questioning everything we talked about.
We got to discuss, dude. Are you going to have a DigiDan event?
DigiDan event?
I think you should.
I don't know.
Is it one of these things where, because people will turn to it, you know they will. You've got a good baseline for it.
I think there'd have to be a reason for it.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously you've got the different YouTubers and theme park creators and stuff who have done, let's say,
Jack, who's done
yeah,
Unlock.
which is insane what he's been able to do with Silkstone Unlocked. Like that's mental. But you've also got those events that are like you get the ERTs on the rides, like the attraction source ones, or those sorts of events. So I'd have to obviously pick out what sort of one I'd want to do. But I feel like for me, there'd have to be a reason. So
okay,
I've all loads of my mates keep giving me this idea, and it's not going out my head, and it's really annoying me.
Go on.
They keep saying, because I'm turning 21 next year, so obviously 21st, big birthday, and everyone keeps saying that I might hit 100k soon, which is crazy again. Everyone keeps saying do 100k and 21st birthday party all in one at like Towers or Thorpe or something, and I'm just sat there like, that would be so good, but oh my God, I don't know how to plan it or anything. I'll have to think about it. But
I spoke to Scott because he's done a few.
Oh yeah.
Experience guide.
Yeg.
What?
Your experience guide.
Oh right. Yeg.
Yeah. That's the short term. Why are you laughing at that?
I was like, you watch Yeg. So yeah, I was speaking to him about it, and it says it's a lot difficult, but what we've discussed, the OTT, is that we're just going to buy Nemesis for...
You're buying Nemesis? Are you moving into the studio?
Yeah. We want it for 2 hours, Nemesis.
2 hours?
That's what we want to do.
I will be there for that day.
Yeah. We said that if we were going to do it, we're going to have to take one of the big rides. And to be fair, yes, it is a lot of money, but...
It's a good time.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I see.
When that 100k thing came in mind and everyone was like, all my mates were like, you should do that event. I did sit there and think like, how much is that going to cost? And I was talking to Eb about it, and she was a bit like, might cost a bit. And I was just like, we'll scratch it, because everyone's just going to have an amazing time.
Exactly. Let us know in the comments, should Dan have an event? Because I'll be there. It'd be good fun.
Yeah, I think it would be crazy to do an event, but...
I think you will do. I think you will do one in the next 5 years. I just can't believe that you're so close to 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, mate. I mean, what you've done in the past 4 years. Is it 4 years? So I remember because you was on 6,000.
So I hit. This is how I always remember it. I hit in 2021 in August. I made a video saying thank you for 10,000 subscribers, and 3 years later, almost 10 times that, which is just...
It's not that even... I mean, you're also getting recognised, and you're getting invited to these places and this and that, and everything is blowing up and it's going your way. And so you deserve it as well, because you do put a lot of effort in it. Because I
try my best.
Me who edits a lot, I know that it's hard.
It's. I mean, I went from barely being able to upload every week to now I think I upload every other day. Almost, yeah, every other day.
That's cool.
Which is it's a nice. It's not a set on schedule, because I think scheduling. We might have spoken about this in that YouTube video we did.
I think we did.
Stopping YouTube or something.
Because the first thing I said was, Dan, I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Straight. That was the first thing I said in it.
But I think scheduling is again, if anyone's starting a YouTube channel, personally, I found making a schedule and trying to keep to that uploading is just a nightmare.
Yeah, because you are really regular now. Is it two or three videos a week in it, or is it
probably 4?
Is it 4 a week now?
The time when I got Planet Coaster 2 early release, I was uploading daily, and it was just like I was at my PC constantly, just editing, recording, editing. So
it takes your time, though, mate. But listen, dude, mate. I mean, the thing what I am looking forward to the most with you, Dan, is hitting that obviously 100K. Looking forward to the event.
Is it set in stone
Yeah,
now?
it's set in stone now.
Danny said it's set in stone is happening.
I mean, I'll be your photographer for the evening, mate. You know, I'll do it to Jack. So yeah, I don't see why I can't do it for you, Dan. Yeah, 100%. Oh, before we shut this off, mate, because Jesus Christ, is the fact of Hyperia.
Right.
Your thoughts?
Just my thoughts on Hyperia
on
in
the
general.
whole thing, because obviously that is that your local park?
Yeah, that's the funny part about this, right? Is Thorpe is technically my nearest big park in the UK. So obviously Gulliver's is a bit closer. Soon it'll be Universal Studios, which is amazing. But technically the biggest park that's nearest is Thorpe Park. About equidistant with Lego and Chessington. But Towers is about like double, if not more.
I hate travelling to Thorpe.
But I don't mind travelling to Towers because I've done it 3 times more or something stupid over Thorpe, because I just go to Towers. We'll go on, like I said earlier, 1 or 2 rides, have a drink. That's the day. It's fantastic.
It's that M1.
Oh.
I hate that M1. Do you know what? I don't go on it anymore. I go on the M40. So yeah, there's a bit of a tip.
Road talk.
Yeah. Don't
The
go on
M1's
the M1.
bad.
Yeah, the M1 is really bad. In
50
fact,
mile an hour zones are top 10 worst things of all time.
What I tell you what though, Dan, is the fact of when that Epic Universal opens, I will not be going to Thorpe.
Oh, what, Bedford?
Yeah.
I mean, for you, it's further to go to Thorpe.
Yeah.
So you'd just go to Bedford, wouldn't you?
100%.
I think...
Do you reckon that's going to damage Merlin?
See, this is the conversation I had on my thing. And I think as much as everyone thinks it's going to damage Merlin and damage everything else, I think it'll actually put it in an upwards direction.
Do you think?
Because
what brings in people?
The one example I like to use is when Disneyland Paris first opened in France, apparently all of the other smaller family-owned parks were like, oh God, this is the end of us. We're going to lose visitor numbers, everything. Disneyland Paris came about, opened, their visitor numbers went up. All the other smaller parks, they went up because everyone was traveling over and then going to these other ones. So I think people will travel over to come to Bedford, which is a strange thing to say. Who the hell travels to England to go to Bedford? Sorry, any Bedfordshire people watching. But I feel like people are going to travel over, and then because of the easy transport links and the roads nearby, just go to Towers, 1.5 hours up the road, Thorpe, 1.5 hours down in London, Chessington with Minecraft.
Not forget Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah. I think ones that are far further away, maybe like Blackpool and maybe not Drayton Manor, maybe like Flamingo Land and stuff. I think they might suffer a little bit more, but ones like Drayton Manor and Towers and all those, I think they'll be fine. If not, better. And we should get more coasters as a result of it.
I mean, I do hope, and there's nothing wrong with competition. I think competition is a huge thing.
Healthy competition is very good.
Awesome. I love that. And I just feel at the moment with Merlin, they need to fucking sort their game out, mate, because the operations are awful.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know there's a lot of people that say ride availability at Towers is bad, but it's bad across the board, let's be honest. Like, you've got Towers that struggles to open rides on the dot. You've got Thorpe that obviously had that whole thing with Hyperia this year.
Mate, do you know what was really funny about that as well? The day... I'm trying to think when it was. I think it was like 4 weeks after it opened. Me and Jake went to Thorpe Park and we saw it go round, and it like literally creeped around there. And I said, literally, that's going to store soon. I guarantee it's going to store. The next day it did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It goes around that thing so slowly. And one thing that was really it broke my heart is the opening day. As we were walking somewhere else in the park. Obviously, if you don't know, after opening day it shut, didn't it?
Yeah.
For ages. On opening day, I spoke to someone who came up to me and said hello, and they said, Hyperia looks really good, doesn't it? And I went, are you going to go on it? And they went, we're here all weekend, so we're going to go on it on Saturday or on Sunday when it's a bit less busy. And I just sat there at the end of the day, I was like, oh no. Well, the next day I was like, oh yeah, they didn't get on it then, whoops. So I hope you got on it, if you're watching this.
Mate, I mean... Have you had a good 2024? I think you've had an incredible 2024.
I think 2024, if you're talking in theme park aspect as well, a lot of people see the operations side and see the ride availability and think, it's not been a great year. But I think overall it has been.
I think it's been a cracking 2024.
The amount of new rides we got.
Mate.
We got a new ride at every single park, pretty much. 2 at Drayton, which was mad.
I mean, I wouldn't call the one at Legoland minifigures.
Oh, minifigure speedway.
Do you know what? I'm going to take that back, actually.
Intense when it goes backwards.
Do you know, if you're a little one, yeah, it is, isn't it? I kind of greyed out a bit. I thought, fucking hell, what's going on here?
Same here. I genuinely greyed out. I was just like...
It's the age. I'm losing it, mate. I'm losing it.
But
what obviously, I think it's been great for yourself as well, mate.
Thank you.
2024, winning that award.
I mean, I think Planet Coaster 2 as well, releasing towards the end of the year as well.
What is your channel like? Where would you put your category, or is it literally?
It's just theme parks.
That's it. Think. Whether it's gaming or whether it's...
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact I can do variety. I think some YouTubers very much, and this goes for any YouTuber, I think some YouTubers just seem to stick to one thing and run with it. And sometimes if they try something else, it doesn't really work. Whereas I think because I've got the Planet Coaster 2, well, now Planet Coaster 2, I had Planet Coaster 1 before, and I've been doing that for a while. And also all the theme park vlogs, the sit-down videos, the speculation, the construction updates, stuff like that. I think it all just sort of works together. So you can link it all in quite well as well. There's a lot of times when a ride is under construction and I could go and do a construction update. I could then vlog the opening. I could build it in Planet Coaster. There's endless possibilities.
I mean, that's what's so new and so different with yourself is you do it all at home. I mean, with your B-roll footage, what you've obviously took in during...
Don't touch grass. I just barely go outside. No, I get what you mean.
I mean, but like, do you script it?
Do I script? I write notes.
Do you?
So a lot of the time, the only bit that will be scripted properly, as in it's not even scripted properly. The only bit that I'll write more notes for is the intro, because obviously once you do the intro, you know what you're talking about. You're fine. So sometimes I will write up more of the intro, but even so, it's only like 3 or 4 points.
I mean, so then the rest is it like bullet points, or are you just literally making it off
mad? So
it's
a bit ridiculous.
I'd like to see some of the outtakes where you're like, so 1 minute, what am I trying to say? Did you do a lot of that?
Sometimes I'll just look out the window and go, what was I talking about? Genuinely, I've done that multiple times.
I think that would be more of a funny video, just you and outtakes just going like...
That's why you can hear me a few times. Like, you'll see the screen go black, or I'll just not be on screen, and I'll just go, what am I talking about? Because I genuinely don't know what I'm chatting. Like, it's... I think that's fun, though. I quite like not doing it scripted, because a lot of the time, some scripted work, you can just tell it's red.
I can't script. I'm just, it's one of my weakness. I think, like you said earlier on, scripting is, people know, and
I mean, whenever I've tried to script, I remember there's this one video I made about world record breaking coasters, and I wanted to do an informational video for once. I wanted to try it, just see how it goes, because I like doing just random stuff and trying different things, as you can probably tell. So I scripted it all. As I was going, completely off what I was actually like I had scripted, I was just waffling the whole time again. So I can script, but I can't read.
I've seen people who take it really serious and they literally write word for word what they're going to say. And in my eyes, that's not.
Yeah, it's just different content styles, isn't it? Like it doesn't work for us, but it works for other people.
Right, Dan. I think we need to talk about your channel to the extreme of. Are we living in a different generation of YouTubers these days? Obviously, I don't know whether people are growing up now. People are just kind of bored of YouTube or vlogs or whatever theme park stuff. What are your thoughts on that, mate?
I think the main thing is, I think TikTok's done a lot of damage.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I literally just repost shorts.
Okay.
And the funniest thing about that, I'll quickly say this. The funniest thing is I made a video that took a lot of effort, maybe like an hour or two of editing, because I wanted to get it right. Got about 40,000 views, I think. Still pretty decent on TikTok. Yeah. I made a video in bed when I was ill, 1.5 million. So TikTok makes no sense. But there you go.
I think we discussed that years ago. Do you remember? When
I think we did.
when we was like, you can put all the effort that you want into it and you'll get nothing from
It's
it.
the same with every social media platform. You could put so much effort into one thing and it do bad, and then the next you put no effort into and it does really well. I posted a photo. There's a photo of the Smiler advert when they were filming it, and it's just a Smiler train in a green screen background.
Right.
And it looks really stupid. So I posted that randomly, and that was my most liked tweet for ages. And it's just like, some of these things I've posted on Twitter, like Planet Coaster stuff, and you get more likes on a picture of people in a Smiler train in the green screen going. Yeah, it's quite funny. But
what was that like actually? When you spoke to Silverette, because obviously you did that.
In Planet Coaster series and stuff.
Yeah, you.
It's been a bit again crazy. I've probably used that word way too many times.
Because 13 you did, didn't you, as well?
I did 13 in Planet Coaster 2. Yes, that was out the day it released, and it was on the front page. Apparently, I think even Jake messaged me and said that he loaded up the game. Workshop came up, 13.
Really? Yeah. Oh my word.
Which was, I obviously expected it to be higher up because I'd made it beforehand and I'd made the video, so everyone's sort of gone on that and then gone on to Planet Coaster 2. A lot of people hadn't made stuff then because it only just came out.
Of course.
So I sort of expected it to be a bit high up, but front page for so long, and I think it's on like 20,000 downloads now. But that was the first thing I made in that game, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I mean, I watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not.
You love 13.
I do not like 13 at all.
What was that? You love it? Yeah,
mate, absolutely not. But I do the effort that you put into it, because I know how much effort you put into it. Obviously, with the switch tracks, awesome as well, and obviously the drop track as well.
That's exactly why I built it. I was like, that's so cool. I'm building 13
you
now.
literally built it how it is. How did you do that? Did you just like look at the POVs and you looked at other references?
A lot of the time in Planet Coaster 1, I'd build like a floor plan so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I never got that.
Based on the it's quite weird to do when you haven't done it. But I would do that for every single build, but you couldn't do that in Planet Coaster 2, so I had to just do it off memory or off of photos, videos. So it's probably, if you looked at it on a map 1-to-1, it's probably not perfect, but it looks all right.
It looks good. You've done a fantastic job with it. I think, didn't Alton Towers retweet it? I can't remember what they...
Alton Towers, I don't know. I think they said they were looking forward to it, but I can't remember if they said... I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Did Planet Coaster message you as well?
Yeah, Planet Coaster, they're really happy with just how the game's gone, and also they did message me about the 13 thing saying it looks cool. So.
I do like your recreations, and to be fair, I don't know if you remember, back in the days, I used to do, what was it called? It was Planet Coaster Recreation or something like that, and I used to showcase, that was it. Was it Planet Coaster Showcase?
I remember this. You used to showcase people's builds, right?
Yeah.
And
then kind of piggyback off people who've spent days and weeks building me.
As long as you credit it, you're looking through it, aren't you? Like the reason they put it up on the reason I put recreations up on the workshop is so people can look around and be like, oh, I remember this in real life, or in those cases, I built this. So,
although I did look at yours, I guess, I would love to bring that back. Planet Coaster Showcase.
It is fun.
That was really good fun. But
I mean, like you said at the start, because we went off on a massive tangent.
Sorry,
being with like other YouTubers who've done Planet Coaster content, like Silverette, and we did that. I did that project Community Canyon. I think that was pretty cool.
What was it like? Did you do like a video call, or was it a voice?
It was just a voice call.
So when you hear him like, "Hello there, Digital Dan." Was it?
I can't remember. I don't even know if I was in a call with him at all. I think it might.
Did you not even have a conversation with him?
I can't remember.
You must have.
Maybe.
Because you're passing your park around.
Yeah, true.
They're trying to copy Small Park Challenge, because that was like...
Smaller Park Challenge coming soon, by the way.
Can I just say as well, right? We tried... No, when we did that, not many... In fact, I could probably count 1 or 2 people who actually did that. Because I got
game changers, we were.
There was a lot of people messaging me, I say a lot, there's about 9, messaging me saying, how do you do that? And very difficult.
Tell you what, you might not know, but Planet Coaster 2 will be way easier.
I know it is now, because they have that.
You just save the park, pass it on. That's it.
To be fair,
no uploading, no nothing.
Did that because we had to put our own password in, didn't we? So no one could see it. Do you remember that?
Or we had to have a certain link to get it.
Yeah, good times. But yeah, that was fun though. But yeah, I do remember, because I think you and Marcus tried to do one, but I just think I think
there was a few of us that tried to do. Me and my mates tried to do one, but we literally got through like two years. It probably went on, and it didn't even come anywhere near to completion.
2 years.
So yeah,
2 years. Right then, Dan. Fireworks. What are your thoughts, man? Because they were brave.
The
this
Phalanx
year.
Expo.
Yes, they were
incredible. Absolutely loved it. You're not.
No, I mean,
you were looking at me as if.
He's like,
yeah, no. I think they were incredible. I don't know about you, but just
I think they were brave.
Yeah, going for a full Phalanx fireworks show when obviously not everyone will know what the Phalanx is.
Yeah.
I brought some family and stuff to come and watch it as well. For you, like friends who aren't into parks too much, they absolutely loved it.
It's good.
I think they explained it well on the run up, and the fact that Nemesis has been such a big thing this year. The fact Nemesis was in it prominently.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, the music choice was a bit. In fact, the whole thing. No, right. The whole thing was completely, and I wasn't expecting that. I'm always expecting talk about 13, and you'll talk about Smiler in it, and this.
Yeah, you'd love it if they talked about 13. Yeah, it's your favourite roller coaster there.
Yeah, it's my number one of crap.
Catching strays.
So, but yeah, so I was a bit caught off guard of when, and I've heard a lot of feedback. And to be fair, I don't listen to people's feedbacks when they say, "Oh, it was crap," and this and that. I don't go in there and go, "Right, it's going to be crap." I want to experience.
You should go with an open mind, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I thought, because I know a lot of effort gets put into these fireworks as well, believe it or not, and time and money and all this jazz. But I thought it wasn't the best.
Okay.
I think 2022 with the drones, they were the best.
Really?
That was incredible. Did you ever go to that one?
Yeah. I wasn't actually that big of a fan of the drones. No.
Were you not? Were you a bit like, it's putting off from the actual spectacular?
The thing is,
fireworks?
I thought about the drones that year was they were very like stock. Like you just sort of had a random guitar and stuff just floating around. The towers and the actual Alton Towers name coming up, that was cool. I'll give them that. But it just felt like they went to a drone company and said, "Can you do these different logos?" And they went, "No, we'll do 2, and then just give you random icons instead." I think the way Disneyland Paris do it, they have an entire like 10-minute show before the main show starts, and it's like drones and everything. That would have been really cool. But obviously that's Disney. It's not Alton Towers. But no, Phalanx Expo, they were brave. I think it went really well. I like how it wasn't, you know how usually it's about, the memories we made at Alton Towers.
I get that. Last year was awful, yeah.
I wouldn't say it was, like, they're not awful, but they're just a bit repetitive. They're very, like, same.
Bored. But no, I know what you mean there, mate.
So the Phalanx Expo being this huge thing.
Although I didn't know there was an act on the stage. I didn't even see the friggin' stage.
Get taller.
Oh, yeah. We've spent literally all the time. And he's not mentioned my height. And then
I had to do it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't though, did you? Oh. Yeah. No.
But it was.
But yeah, it was different. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was good. I'm not saying
it's
crap.
It's a shame you didn't see the show at the front, because I think a lot of people are saying, as a theatrical fireworks show, it was a really, really good show. Like probably one of the best they've ever done. But when it came to the actual fireworks and the music and stuff, it's up there, but not like the best. So yeah, it's good though. I enjoyed it.
Happy days. But yeah, Dan, I haven't really got much more to, I think we could talk all day. Literally, I've got like another 50 questions.
What? Can we quick fire them all? Would that be fun?
Shall we?
Would that be fun to quick fire?
Shall we quick fire?
And if there's any, I don't know what the questions are, but if there's any that are just theme park related,
yeah, they are.
We'll go back and let's go back and forth.
Okay. You've already okay. Number 1, dart ride.
No, you put me on the spot. Quick fire. Probably, yeah. That's
solid.
No, it does. The dark ride one. Probably either Symbolica or I love Ratatouille at Disneyland Paris.
Ratatouille, yeah. I've got a soft spot for Ratatouille. Number 1, flat ride.
Loki at Leesburg. It's a massive gyro swing.
Oh, I've seen that.
Lap bars as well. Incredible.
What?
Yeah. One of the best flat rides.
Absolutely not.
Talakan as well.
Obviously, you said your water park, you said coasters, you said theme parks. What is your water ride? Water roller coaster?
Water roller coaster? Not even just a water ride.
Water roller coaster?
There are water roller coasters in Fairview.
I think I was supposed to say water ride, but yeah.
Water rides. Yeah. Valhalla's probably up there. It's got to be. If not, the Popeyes Rapids at Universal.
That's awesome.
Absolute soaker. But it's so fun.
Although, do you know what?
Chapas as well, by the way.
Oh, Chapas is so good. So good. And Planet Coaster 1 or Planet Coaster 2? Which one do you prefer?
No.
I suppose it's hard though, because you've only just got...
Yeah, that's the issue. I'm not used to it fully. But I'd say... So there's an update coming in December that fixes a lot of the bugs and issues. So I'd say Planet Coaster 2 from December. Right now, they're pretty equal, if not Planet Coaster 1 a bit better. But when that update comes out, 2 all the way.
There it is. There it is, man. Absolutely amazing. And I will say to the younger viewers who are watching, have you got anything kind of educational to say to...
You want a motivational speech from me?
Never give motivational speeches ever. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing, innit, really, for the YouTube creators.
I'll try my best.
I mean, your style itself, though, do you think... I'm surprised that you've kept it. You know, you've not evolved it. Do you know
some
what
people
I mean?
evolve a style or they sort of go off a little bit and do something else.
You've kept the same, which is really... That's good, though, mate. I'm not saying,
I think I can't change it. Every time I try and do something else, like I said, I tried an informational video, it just went straight back to joking around, and there was no jokes written in that script whatsoever, and the whole video was just making random jokes. I just can't get away from it.
I think what it is,
in a good way,
is the fact of you're a normal guy. I think that's what attracts a lot, and your content. You know, give some respect there, but yeah, I think you are a normal guy. You don't let things get to your head. You've got a lot of time for your supporters, mate. Because, like I said, we joke about it because it was funny with the Hex, and then you had that huge queue, and then we joined the queue, saying, "Come on, Digital Marcus, let's have a photo." But you do have a lot of time, and I can see why a lot of people, you know, love your content and love who you are, mate. You know, and just, do you know what? I can't. You're doing what you're doing, mate. And before you know, you're gonna hit 200K, and then boom.
That feels like miles away.
Are you
gonna
do like a video on your button, your play button?
Yeah, probably. If I do hit 100K, then and if that play button comes through my door, I'll be sat there for ages and be like, what?
Isn't it only 2 people in the theme park community who have got over 100K?
I could not verify that statement. I have no idea.
No, because you got experience. Yeah, you got oh God, what's his name? Sam. His channel, theme park.
Oh, Expedition.
Yeah, Expedition. Yeah,
I met him at Towers recently.
Guy,
absolutely amazing guy.
He remembered Lee when we was in Florida because we bumped into him.
Oh, really?
And he was. I think we saw him at Alton Towers a few weeks before. No, it was Hyperion. I can't remember. Anyway, and they recognised. They were like, "Oh, you're right, guys," and so we started chatting. Cool. Hang about though. They were eating, right, and I don't like to disturb people when they're eating.
Yeah.
Right. No, not Lee. He's going in. So he literally was like, "I'm so sorry. I know you're eating, but you know, how are you guys? I hope you're all right. Just come say hello." And they were like, "Oh, it's all right, you know." And they were so nice about it.
Yeah.
At that time, I'm already out the shop. I'm already out the restaurant there because I'm not getting involved in that yet. I don't know who this guy is. But yeah, he is a lovely guy. But yeah, I could probably count 5 theme park YouTubers over 100K.
I mean, the thing is, I used to.
And you're in that. How well? You will be in that. But how mad is that?
Yeah,
in a small niche.
It is, yeah. I mean, again, like I said earlier, the fact that I used to watch a lot of creators growing up and stuff.
And now you're just gone out, yeah.
Being sort of...
Past them like, bye. That's exactly waving.
Sort of being amongst them in that sort of like theme park content creator group sort of thing. It's a really cool feeling. I think... I am very grateful for it, but I probably don't cherish it enough, to be fair.
I just can't imagine you just waving.
I'm a car.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're just constantly putting stuff out, mate, and it's incredible. You are, and to be fair, you are right what you're saying. You'll get somewhere if you have to put the effort in, mate. And you gotta put the effort in.
There was multiple times where I sat there, and it's mainly in winter because obviously parks are shut. Often people aren't as interested in content to do with theme parks when they're shut. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But because of that, when I started taking it seriously over close season, everything would drop off, and I'd just be a bit like, "Oh, am I not doing that great at this anymore?"
Do you get that? Do you get
like
sometimes
burnout sort of thing?
No, not burnt outs, but kind of Oh right, I got 15,000 views. All right.
Oh, so when you get that 10 of 10 notification on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I used to, maybe 2-3 years ago, that used to be like, it didn't used to mess me up, but I used to sit there
in
like
a corner.
10 of 10. There's a number on my screen. But I can completely get why it does mess some people up, because it must be a hard feeling seeing 10s of 10s all the time, and it was back then for sure. But I've sort of just learned to anyone who says they don't care about numbers is lying, because numbers do matter, but you just got to have a certain amount of care for them. So I'm not overly bothered if a video doesn't do too well, because I'll just go, just make another one, see how that does.
Yeah.
But obviously, if everything just went straight downhill, you're going to be worried. So
I think if you change it up, I think if people are just doing vlogs, people are just going to be bored, and that's the truth. People are just going to, not bored, but like the same old same. It's with anything though, whatever you watch.
If you took 100 people and gave them the same personality and told them to vlog with a camera at a theme park, you'd have 100 of the same videos. So the fact that I guess myself, I've been trying to do a bit different. There's a lot of people out there like this format. Don't see very often on theme park content creators.
I think we were,
especially in the UK. I think this is the first one. Right?
I don't think anyone else does, especially when we did lives. No one ever did phone calls. No. I think we're the only one that does
interactive.
Yeah,
that's what we love.
Takeover.
Interaction is like the best thing. Just like talking with viewers in the chat, and obviously for you talking with them over the phone.
How can you, man? You're like, are you like, stop, right, 1 minute? Yeah,
I have a 5-second timeout on my.
Have you got like a moderator
sometimes
to kind of like pull questions?
It's just my mates. Most of the time, I just sit there and look. No one take that, because I might miss stuff, and then people will put some atrocities in the chat. But yeah, most of the time it is just me. Sometimes my mates, but yeah.
To be fair, we have that as well. It's like when Rob or Lee don't come on the show, and then they'll end up in the chat. It's like, well if you got time for that,
they're just there.
Get on the show, yeah. Son of a bitches, but. But yeah, I mean, your advice is incredible, mate. You know, and that's exactly what you need to do, mate. You just kind of got to stick out.
Stick out. So be unique and just keep pushing.
That is the hardest, though. I've seen it so many times. It's just so difficult, and I think with podcasts or even fan cams, like no one does fan cams.
Nope.
I've seen people try and do fan cams.
That's my next project.
But smash that up. But what happens is that you need that character, you need that personality. You need to when someone shoves a microphone in someone's face, you need to know when they're running out of what to say, then to carry that conversation on a bit more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I've seen it before where I'm kind of gone like, so Hex, what do you reckon to it? And it's like, Hex is all right. And you know that's the end of that conversation.
Sam Coastertog would say, Hex is
Hex.
Best interview I've ever seen. 2024's best interview. Make that an award at the Theme Park Awards.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
Yeah.
No diss track this year.
No last year either.
By the way, you did say that you weren't going to come on off the tracks in his diss track.
Wait, me or?
Yeah, I think you said something to do with. Oh, I'm not going on that diss track. Oh no, I'm not doing that OTT. I can't remember what you said now. It was funny.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was funny.
No, the best one was.
I'll tell you what, though, you did well though, mate. With that came out nowhere.
That diss track was so fun to make, and the reaction from everyone as well was amazing.
We applaud you, mate. Here, the OTT lot, we were like, damn, check this guy.
I don't say a lot of my stuff is the best, because it definitely isn't. But that one diss track, out of all of them that year,
brilliant.
That was the best one.
I loved it.
I'm not taking any other answer.
I genuinely love that, mate. You did such a good job, mate.
The thing is, I think when you take 3 people, which was the 3 of us on the track, and you take, because Sam was in it, Sam Costello.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the phone. And what the funniest part about that...
Check 1, 2. There we go. Sorry, mate.
Still in.
Yep.
The funniest part about Sam's verse in it is he is rapping, not over a microphone, he's just sent it via Instagram voice messages, and we've just stuck it in the video, and no one realised, because it sounded all right. That's how Bot's job we do these things. We had Tom filming, absolute legend. And it was...
Yeah, you got a good bunch of lads, mate. To be fair, I know.
Oh, they're all awesome.
Yeah,
they're all awesome.
yeah, they're all good. They're all good lads.
I think that diss track is a one and done because, like I was like saying, the three of us, if you saw us three in a room, they ain't making a diss track, they ain't making a song. And then here we are.
Just boom. And when it dropped, I was like, what is this? This is mad. But no, you did a really good job, mate. Do you know what we should do? I'm down for that. You four versus us four in a quiz.
In a quiz,
Like a sit like this, sit down.
can you imagine? No, we need to get a pub quiz like setting.
That's what we need.
Like we go into a pub and we just have 2-3 tables and it's all of us
With
just
microphone.
quizzing.
I'm so down for that.
That'd be so funny. I'd be so down.
It would be.
If you're watching this, accept the challenge.
It will. We should do it. Us, yeah. What you can call you the digi. The digi.
The Digi-Danners.
The digi.
Yeah, someone genuinely came up with that name. Someone was like, this is years ago. Someone was like, oh, what would you call your viewers? Like, because people call them fans of the channel and stuff. What would you call them? And I didn't know. I was just like, probably just like viewers of the supporters of the channel. And they were like, why don't you call them the Digi-Danners? Come on. I was like, oh no. Hello to all my fellow Digi-Danners out there.
It sounds weird, but yeah. Absolutely, man. It absolutely does. Listen, Dan, it's been an absolute pleasure, man.
Thank you for having me. It's been amazing.
I know that, to be fair, we're running out of memory card space. That's the only,
We could talk forever.
Oh,
can't lie.
100%, mate. I'm sure there'll be a part 2 coming up. I'm hoping to get Marcus on here as well, man, which would be really cool. I don't forget that pub going. That's what we do. And also, we could do with doing a small park challenge too. We'll see.
Smaller park.
Absolutely, mate.
You need to get used to Planet Coaster 2 first.
I do. I need to find out what everything is, mate. So, Dan, this is your chance to plug. I mean, you don't need to, mate. You got like 500,000 flipping subscribers, mate. Like who? Let's try and get you up to 100,000. I'm sure people watching this, mate, they'll go, you know what? He's a nice lad.
Thank you. Yeah, I do YouTube. Yeah, I do YouTube, that news roundup thing every week. So if you want to stay up to date on the latest news,
there you go.
TikTok, Instagram, just the usual. Yeah, I don't like plugging myself.
No one does. No one does. No,
I don't like it.
But no, seriously, though, Dan, it's been incredible, mate. I appreciate that you've come here from a long
thank
way.
you for having me.
And like I said, mate, I'm sure we'll see you in the park. That's it now. The park's finished now.
What is it? 4 or 5 months until they open again?
Is that what it is? Oh.
Yep. See you then. I'm leaving now.
But yeah, thank you so much, Dan. Are you going to do it for us?
Roll the outro.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Oh, what is it? Hang on. Oh my God. I've forgotten.
Even Bianca got this.
Theme park family.
Happy riding.
Happy riding, everyone. I had to wait for validation. I didn't know what I was going to say. Now I remember.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Happy riding.